So we're away here in the penultimate 3k of tonight's men's 3k races. The pacemaker for this race is Robbie Fitzgibbon, and the unbelievable athlete himself over the 1500 metres and the 3k. We have Frank Baddock, Tom Lancashire, Johan Thomas, Mike Ward and James Gormley. Now, personal predictions. If he's there with 200 to go, my money is on James Gormley. I've seen him finish very fast in some races before, so we will see. So as I say, this is the penultimate race of the evening. After this, we do have the men's 3,000 metre A race, the elite race. This race is being paced by Fitzgibbon, and it's being paced at 3:58 through 1,500 metres, so roughly 7:56 pace. As we see him go down the back, the Andy Hobbledall athlete Frank Baddock just being passed there by Thomas from Cardiff, with Mike Ward in third, Lancashire in fourth. As they go through the first lap, I got that about 64-65, so you know, not too pedestrian, but maybe a little bit off what they wanted, but that's fine. And as soon as they've gone through, you can see Fitzgibbon has just sort of turned it on a little bit and notched it up a little bit. So Thomas is the active leader. He's come from Cardiff. He's coached by James T. James T is his coach. Obviously a great international athlete himself, now turned fantastic coach. Frank Baddock, the Andy Hobbledall athlete, in second. Mike Ward in third. Lancashire in fourth, and James Gormley rounding off this field. As a slight little gap just does appear between Thomas and Frank Baddock. So when they come round next time, ladies and gents, we will get 1k split. Please do put your predictions in the chat. We've got a 7:51, 7:56 pace for a domestic B race is indeed bloody spicy. So Fitzgibbon out in front, Thomas following him as they go through 800 in about 2:09, 2:08, 2:09 for those boys. So they're just outside 8-minute pace, but they brought it back a little bit on that lap. So I'm just going to get down to the finish line. So this will be the K split, ladies and gents. So 8-minute pace is 2 minutes 40, so 2:39 would be great as they come through. It's going to be a little bit outside. 2:41 for Fitzgibbon, 2:42 for the chasing pack. So they're still on it. We've got Thomas sitting on the wheels of Fitzgibbon. We've got Frank Baddock there acting second. Mike Ward in third, looking comfortable. Tom Lancashire looking great, and James Gormley's chopping his stride at the back. A lot of love for Mike Ward in the chat. A lot of people saying that he's going to win this. Maybe he's in good shape in training, and you guys know a lot more than me. That'd be great to see. Mike Ward is obviously a sub-8 man himself, so he's got the gears. But Lewis Moses is predicted Baddock. Big kick last K, 7:58 for the win. So there's a big prediction there. So single file, no better sight in track and field, middle distance running or long distance running. Fitzgibbon pacemaker on the front. Thomas, active leader. Frank Baddock, Mike Ward, Tom Lancashire and James Gormley. Now, Mike Ward, Tom Lancashire and James Gormley have just taken a sit really this whole race, so they haven't really made themselves known yet, and that could come back to sort of benefit them late stages. So we'll see if they come through here. Fitzgibbon's still doing a great job, 3:46 on the clock, and nothing's changed in the order. So we are bang on, single file, bang on pace. It's Fitzgibbon as they go through 1,500 metres. I think they're going to be a little bit outside what they wanted. So 1,500 metres, Fitzgibbon's about 4:03, the pack about 4:04. So they are going to have to run a pretty dirty negative split if they do want to be going inside 8 minutes and towards that 7:56 mark. But as is with most middle distance to long distance events, as soon as you go through halfway, changes start to happen. But it is still Thomas on the front with Baddock in second, but you can see they're bunching up. Lancashire's making a move into third on the shoulder of Mike Ward, and Gormley is still out the back. And I've got to be honest, if it stays at this pace, I've got to put my money on James Gormley. He's got such a great turn of speed. You know, as great as some of these athletes are, I just think that if it is this slow, I do think Gormley could take this. So as we come through, it's now Baddock as the active leader. Mike Ward in second. Lancashire in third. Johan Thomas just falling back slightly with Gormley now going past. So now it's He's gone from kind of first towards the rear of the field, but he's still in there. This time we're going to get a 2k split. As they come round to the 200 metre mark, we'll get a 2 kilometre split and we'll get a bit more of an idea of where they're at. So it's still Fitzgibbon doing a great job. As I say, he's returned from injury. This is his first time back in spikes on a track. In a race situation, it's great to see him back. So as they go through 2k, Fitzgibbon goes through in about 5:27 and the chasing pack go through in about 28. So, Baddock, Ward, Lancashire, Gormley, Johan Thomas just slightly fallen off the pace a little bit. But as we come down the home straight, when this time they're going to have 2 laps to go, 800 metres to go. The tunes are pumping. Peter Scott has got some naughty bangers. Fitzgibbon's still on the front, not much has changed really, as we can see. Still close 4 there. Gormley's looking really good as they went through 800 there in about 6:01. So Baddock, Ward, Lancashire, Gormley and Johan Thomas still in there, still battling. But nothing's changed with these 4. Baddock's done most of the front running since Johan Thomas has fallen off it. So Baddock, Ward, Lancashire, Gormley. Gormley now making a move down the outside into 3rd, making himself known and going into 2nd. In fact, he's going to take the lead. So with 600 metres to go, it's Gormley. Ward's followed him. Baddock's fallen back to 3rd and Lancashire's still in 4th. So it's Gormley with 600 metres to go. He's putting the hammer down. And I feel that if he's going to do that, I feel like he knows more than I do and he's got a trick up his sleeve. So this is going to really be a great last lap. Coming down to the bell now, it's Bromley, Ward, Baddock, Lancashire. We'll get a lap split as they come through the bell lap, but Gormley started to really burn it now as they go through the bell. 7:03. Gormley's gone 4-5 metres clear. And Gormley is away and gone as Baddock goes past Mike Ward. Lancashire follows, but it's Gormley away and clear with 300 metres to go. It's Gormley from Baddock, from Lancashire, from Ward, but it looks like it's Gormley to lose. In a class of his own, really. He's absolutely tore this race a new one. With 200 metres to go, we'll get a split. He's gone 7:30 through there. To be honest, I would not be surprised if he goes sub-8 here. James Gormley with 150 metres to go has opened up 10, 15, 20 metres. And look at the leg speed on the boy. He's absolutely motoring. With 100 metres to go, he looks like he's doing a rep. He's absolutely flying down the home straight. So it's Gormley who's going to take this one from Lancashire and Baddock battling in 2nd. But Gormley's going to take the win here. We'll get a split and it's Yorkshire County Vest. Gormley takes the win in 7:58 unofficially. Lancashire coming through in 2nd in unofficially 8:02. 8:03 for Baddock. That was 8:03 for Frank Baddock.